The overwhelming thing as a jazz beginner is that there are hundreds of tunes to learn, and this can make it really hard to start. So to make things easier for you, I've made a list of the first 5 standards you should learn as a jazz beginner. Let's get right into it. So What is a 32-bar modal tune that Miles Davis wrote for his album Kind of Blue in 1959. And the reason I chose this for the first one is because there's only 2 chords in the song. So, in jazz, often there's a lot of chord changes, and this can make it very difficult for a beginner to solo, because there's just too much going on at once. So with this song, you have 16 bars of D minor, 8 bars of E flat minor, or D flat minor 7, or D minor 7, and E flat minor 7. So 16 bars of D minor 7, 8 bars of E flat minor 7, and then back to 8 bars of D minor 7. And, over this tune, the simplest way to start out is just learning the D Dorian scale, and then once it goes to the E flat minor, you can go up to the E flat minor Dorian scale. And I just think it's really important for beginners to start soloing over one chord instead of multiple, or a set of chords, because then you can actually start to create ideas based on rhythm and motifs without having to worry about fast chord changes. So that's why I chose So What as the first standard you should learn. At number 2, I have Take the A Train, written by Billy Strayhorn and Duke Ellington, and this is another 32-bar AABA form, and this standard introduces a very important idea in jazz, which is the 2-5-1. You hear about the 2-5-1s all the time in jazz. So the way this song goes is 2 bars of C major 7, then 2 bars of D7, and then here's where the 2-5-1 is introduced. You have 1 bar of D minor, 1 bar of G7, and 1 bar of C major 7, and then back to the C major 7. So it's very important to learn how to solo over 2-5-1, and in this case, it's a 2-5-1 that's happening 1 bar at a time, so it's more spread out, so it's easier to solo over. And none of the chords in the song move too fast. Typically, the song is not called at a super fast tempo, so this makes it easy for a beginner to start making ideas over it. And it also introduces the idea of secondary dominance, which I will make a video on in the future. For number 3 on the list, I chose Cantaloupe Island, and this is another modal tune, and it was written by Herbie Hancock. And basically, you have 3 chords in the song. You have F minor 7 for 4 bars, and then we go to D flat dominant 7th for another 4 bars, and then after that we go to like a D minor 11 or a D sus for 4 bars, and then we go back to the F minor 7 for the last 4 bars of the tune. And this is an easy one because the chords aren't moving fast, similar to So What and Take the A Train. And the melody is pretty easy and sparse, it's just... And it's the same thing for the next one. And then... So very sparse and easy melody, and it's fun to solo. Next tune on the list is Blue Bossa, and this song introduces the idea of a minor 2-5-1. So, this song is in the key of C minor. We go C minor, F minor, then we do a 2-5-1 in the minor key of C, which would be D minor 7 flat 5, or D minor half diminished, to G7 altered, or just G7 dominant 7th, and back to C minor. Again, the chords aren't moving too fast, and you can work on your minor 2-5-1s, and you can also work on your major 2-5-1, because in like the B section there's a 2-5-1 in the key of D flat. fifth tune in the list is Autumn Leaves, and this is a classic. Have to know this one for jam sessions. And this one has a minor or a major 2/5 in B flat. It also has a minor 2/5 in G minor. So this teaches you both how to solo over a major 2/5 one and a minor 2/5 one. That is it for today's video. I'm sorry today's video wasn't super long and detailed. My phone is about to run out of storage, so I need to wrap this up pretty fast. I hope you have a great day, and thank you.